Hey guys, so I've got another process video for you. It's in my scrapbook or my Smashbook. It's just finishing off my glorious food page where I had my cheesecake and my burger that I did at work. And this is a deconstructed tart, lemon curd tart that I did at TAFE. And I had meal of the day basically. Kind of. The chef didn't say that, but it basically was. um, and all of the students were really surprised because they didn't think that I was that good. And so I showed them. But this just gave me a massive confidence boost, and it's just something I want to remember forever. So I'm scrapping that. And I try and do the same thing that I did with the other photos with my layering, but it just turns out ugly and I don't like it. But I kind of bring it back with the outfits I use, which you'll see soon. But I just wanted to ask you guys all a question. I find it really hard to organize my papers, like my A4 papers, my 12 by 12 papers. I have like those big thick books of just pattern paper, and I don't know how to store them in an organized manner where I can easily get to them. At the moment, I just have them in a big tub, and I was wondering if someone could help me because a lot of people just stack them up or just put them in those little like cardboard folder things, but I just don't. I've got too much paper for that. Here I'm using vellum, but I then put white paper behind it because I was like, oh, you can't really see the vellum, and I didn't want the orange to come through. But then I was like, what's the point of having vellum if you're going to put white paper behind it? So you'll see me make this mistake, and then I rip it up and go with something else. I wasn't feeling very creative in this when I was doing this layout, but it turned out alright in the end, I think. I saved it with my watercolouring. But yeah, if any of you guys have ideas on how to store or organise your pattern papers, that would be amazing because I'm struggling. I recently went to Officeworks, Target, a couple of $2 stores, dollar stores, $2 stores, and found some like little drawers that can sit on my desk to hold stuff in and trolleys and stuff. But there was nothing really big enough for paper, so I'm really struggling. So if anyone has any ideas, it'd be great if you could help me. So as I said, I just failed at layering the photo. I really wanted those cameras on there, but I think that's what got me in the end. So I'm just fiddling around trying to find different things that could bring it back, but nothing really does. There was a little bit of a gap in that top bit, so I just put a little bit of paper behind, which kind of worked. And then I thought I should have done like a border around my photo. So then I get, then I get these photo corners. And I found it really hard to put them on, so I just ripped off the backing. But then I think I should have used the white ones because the dark ones are too bold, and then there was just too much black, and I just really failed with this photo. But once I get to the other half of the layout, it kind of comes together a little bit more, which is good. There's nothing really much to say here, apart from that I'm fiddling with my photo corners, trying to get them on. I think I might change it to white, just because I'm looking back on it now, it just looks too heavy. Now I think, I cut out this little yum and stick it on, but I didn't do any layering behind it, and I really failed at this layout. But then I get a 6x4 Project Life card, and I move that to the other side to do my journaling and put my title. And I do a little bit of watercolouring on it just after this. There it is. So I fiddled around for a while with this polka dot card, but it has like this awkward, like the white bit where you can write doesn't go the whole way, so you have this awkward little polka dot bit, and I didn't want to make it hard for me to scrapbook, so I just chose another card, which worked really well. Yeah, I ripped up those little tag ribbon things off of that sticker. Completely ruined it, but I managed to stick it back down, so you can't really see, but yeah, I kind of ruined it. So there's the card I actually use. And I go, yep, I'm just going to use it, and I'm just going to make it work. Even though I thought it was too pink. And as you guys probably know, pink's not my favorite color, but I seem to scrapbook it a lot. And I don't know why. I mean, it works with blues and oranges and yellows and stuff, I guess. So I tried to fix that little rip in the yellow ribbon, but then it was already stuck down, and then I just had to give up on it. So this is where I gave my watercolors a go. And I tried to accent one of the cameras out with a little bit of blue, light blue watercoloring, which I thought was going to look better, so I was a little bit disappointed. But then I had the idea of just doing random squares, just roughly, not keeping them in lines or anything. One, because I'm not that great at keeping stuff in the lines, and two, because I just didn't want to stress too much about it, so I was like, I'm just going to have that kind of rustic kind of look going on. So I kind of just put them roughly everywhere, which I think works. And these gold alphas are amazing. They're so pretty. They're a really nice font, and they're quite skinny and small, but they're really, really pretty. And I got them in the Studio Calico kit. I think it was an add-on kit, or it might have been the main kit, a Project Life or scrapbooking kit for last month for the not Liz Street, for Odyssey maybe. So I haven't used my Liz Street yet. You know what? I'm not actually sure where the outfits come from, but you could probably still get them on the Studio Calico website if you want to buy the whole kit that comes with. So I struggled a little bit trying to get this word on, and then I realized I spelt the word wrong while I was making this video, so I fixed that up, but I just didn't bother filming it. But it's just deconstructed tart, which I failed to spell. And then in the kits this month, I'm really confused at what month I'm up to because I haven't scrapbooked, like the scrapbooking was done a while, and I haven't been able to upload it because of my internet. I have really bad internet, so I can only upload 2 videos a month, and then even then my internet is so slow afterwards and my family hates me. So I'm really trying not to upload as much, but of course I love making videos and I love putting them up. So I got these labels from the Color Theory line, and I just got them in every color instead of just getting a couple of colors because I thought I'll probably use them all up. So there's 2 sheets of each color, and they both have different words on them. So I just picked out this photos one, and yes, it's pink, even though I'm trying to add less pink to my page. I don't actually put it on the layout I'm working on. I put it on the top layout, which you'll see when I do pictures at the end of the video. But I put a couple, so I cut the circle off, and then I just use it as kind of like a little tab kind of thing that I write on. So I thought that was useful to use my scraps. And then also there's little words that I had placed around the page, like headline and capture, and there's a couple of more up the top. They were from the Project Life kit, I think, and you got dark grey ones in the scrapbooking kit, and I also got hot pink ones in one of my add-on kits that I got. I also get them, I think they're from the Project Life kit as well, I think, for this month. But they were all amazing, like I loved all the words. And this little booklet thing, I've had it for ages. I got it the first time I bought some scrapbooking stuff when I was just starting, which was like a year and a half ago now. but I really want to get another one because it's been amazing. It's like my go-to thing. So of course I get my enamel dots out and I try and make a few clusters around the words and around the stickers I've placed. And I really don't like using the big ones. I like to use the small ones. I just think they look better, or like one big one and two small ones. But they give you so many big ones. So I have to like swap to my diamantes or my gems, and then I have to use the big ones, and just struggling a little bit. But now, oh, I put like 2 arrows up there, but I don't really like how they look. But after that, I do my journaling, and I just write about how I, because in TAFE you get menus, and then you don't have to alter it, but if you do, then you know you're going to learn more from it. So I altered it and I deconstructed the tart. So I have the shell, which would be where the tart casing, I crumbed it up and I just put it on the plate. Then the actual lemon curd that was in the tart, I put just by itself on the plate. And then I smudged a little bit of meringue and then just blowtorched it on the plate. And then I just put a little bit of spun sugar onto the curd and then also put some mascarpone vanilla cream on the side. It was actually really delicious, and I don't really like lemon curd tart, so I was pretty impressed with myself. So here are just some really slow close-ups. There's my feet, because I'm on my chair, and my mess. But there's the first bit. You can just see I added a couple of words, like a moment in time, that happened, and photos next to the paintbrush. I also added good times next to the dream and the arrows, and also a headline next to the cute kid metal ribbon thing on the right hand side. And then you can see the new layout I did to finish the page off, which isn't as pretty, but it's there. Done it, and I'm pretty happy with it. Bye guys!
First things first, I'm the realest. Drop this and let the whole world feel it. Let them feel it. And I'm still in the murder business. I can hold you down like I'm giving lessons in physics. Right.